Okay, welcome back to Hangar 51 Camping. We're gonna call it that for this show. It's not about me. I don't care what I look like. Let's take a look at what the new acquisition is, which is right there. We bought ourselves a toy hauler. All right. So for those who don't know what a toy hauler is, it's a camper that can haul a car, small car, smart car, maybe a Mini Cooper, RV or golf carts, motorcycles, and I'm going to take you inside and show you all the facilities. But so that's what it looks like from the back with the gate down, and it's a drive-on gate. And then here's the side over here. Okay, it's a Wanderer. I think it's a 2012. Okay, and if you see the windows up here on the top here, there's a loft bed up there. There's more than one bed, but that's a shelf bed, and it's about a queen size. It's a pretty good size bed up there. So you got windows up at top, and then everything, all the business ends down at the bottom. So let's go walk inside and take a look. All right, so now fully self-contained. You got water, power, gas, electric. Runs on 12 volts, 120, and propane. And so far, everything works. So when you first step in, you're looking right at the sink area. There's a gas stove, electric microwave, okay, and then that's the power panel I have open there. That's where all the breakers are and everything. And that's the sink. There's like 11 lights in here on the ceiling. Under the cabinet there. Under these cabinets here, up here, there's even one in the loft bed up there. That's the loft bed up there. Okay, more lights under here. Okay, and then over here, we've got a refrigerator, and it works. I don't know if it works on propane or not yet. I haven't tried that. Just got it, guys, so I haven't had a chance to test everything. But plugged into the shore power. And powered water, city water. The water heater works. Got plenty of water. Everything works. The AC in the ceiling, that works right there. Water heater works. And right now we are not on the city water. I filled the storage tank, and let me turn the pump on. There we go. Now, I think I have a storage tank leak. I'm not sure. Haven't gotten under the trailer yet. But we do have water. And then, of course, if it's plugged into a water source, city water, it works plenty fine. Got a skylight right there. This skylight opens, but it's not clear. I think they did that to keep the dark in here for if you're sleeping in the, because it's right above the loft bed. Okay, and then the bathroom is through this door here. Okay, and we've got the commode, and we've got a shower. Now the shower's not dirty, guys. That's the color of the okay, there we go. So these lights work, and there's a wall switch too. You can turn them on up there with a switch in the bathroom, but the best thing is just there's a wall switch here, so you can turn the power on. Little sink area here, okay, and then the shower. And if the shower is a beige colored plastic or fiberglass or whatever it's made out of, so it's not dirty. It ain't pretty. I'll admit that, but that's just the color of it. Same thing with the commode is a beautiful white, it's very nice. But the lid is this ugly beige color, kind of almost matching the shower. We tested all that, it flushes and everything, so that works. On city water. We haven't had a chance to test, anything remotely. And then we go around to the front of it. The cat's investigating it right now. Say hi. Say hi. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, screw you. That's a cat. You know, for you guys that know, you guys that have cats, you know. Okay, so here's the propanes for the refrigerator. This is a cubby hole for the black water tube. Dual propane tanks on the front. Battery that charges while you're driving, and will run. It's running. All the lights in there now are being run off the battery. We're not plugged into the truck right now, so it's running on its own. You know, self-contained. It has a TV antenna on the roof. That's it. Not the aerial antenna. That's the radio antenna. That cubby hole or that cover that's right there at the edge. That's a TV antenna that you can crank up from inside. And it's you know, got a regular coax connector. Got stabilizer jacks on all four corners. Okay. Yeah, super nice, guys. I'm very happy with it. Looks like they tried to clean the front of this with some bleach or something, and it started to take the paint off. So, you know, it's fine. It's in beautiful shape, but it's not real pretty right now. I'll probably repaint this. But yeah, this is the bare aluminum now. Whatever they were using, it started to take the paint off, so I think they stopped. Thank God they only did the front of the trailer and nothing else. And then let me go around the other way. We'll go down the other side. It's got an awning, roll-out awning. You know, that's, you know, God, that's got to be every bit of 12 feet. The tires seem to be good. He told me they're pretty new. They look fine. I don't see any dry rotting or anything. They look pretty good. We'll go down the other side here real quick. Well, I'm not going to go down there, but that's the other side of the trailer. Water hookup, power, shore power. There's the core for shore power. That's plugged in, but I have it turned off on the breaker, the main panel, so that we're running on the battery. And then this is the gate. Now this is a different kind of gate. Weird. The ramp here, I forget what they call that checker panel. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, that folds on the outside of the gate for diamond panel. That's what it is. Yeah, that diamond panel folds on the outside. So I never saw that before. And then going in the back here, of course you have to duck because of the bed up above, right here. And it folds up. I'll show you that too. I'll probably never use it in this configuration because I'm going to put airplanes up here, guys. I'm not sleeping up there. I'm putting airplanes up there. But it can be converted to this. Okay. And then you have more storage. So, you know, you got two open doors you can open and use it for that way. Yeah, I'm not going to use it that way. I'm gonna just leave it in the bed. It's going to be way more useful to me to hold airplanes up there, and it'll hold a lot. You know, some big airplanes. So I'm going to use it that way up there. So, and then these seats on the side here. I'll show you how these work. Keep hitting my head on that, and I'm short. I still hit my head on it. So these fold down into a king-size bed, if you choose to use it that way. Let me see if I can. You have to kind of hang on a minute. Let me. Yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna fold it into the couch first. Okay. So there's. You just fold this to the back, and then you got two couches, and they're like 7 or 8 feet long. These couches, okay, and they're both the same, both sides of the trailer. They fold straight up, or you fold them down like that. And then if you want to turn this into a bed, you take these and you flip them over, put those legs down, and then you fold it down like this. Okay, and now you know, and the other side folds. They touch each other in the middle, so it's one gigantic bed. So I put a lot of airplanes on that too. you know, for traveling. So I don't know what I'm going to do about plane racks in here yet or anything. I haven't figured that out yet, but between, probably put 4 or 5 airplanes up there, a couple big ones. Same thing down here, a couple big ones. You know, I could probably get 10 airplanes in here just laying on the beds. And then I don't know about making some racks to put some more airplanes in here. Haven't figured that out yet. Just got it, guys. Don't know yet. We're working and going to work it out. Going to start thinking about it. I could probably put some, if I took wings off, I could probably store the wings up above the cabinets on both sides. And then maybe stand the fuselages up on the walls. I don't know. You know, it's way up in the air yet. We don't know what we're going to do yet. But this is a pretty big area here. So I could probably put a rack on both sides that would hold smaller planes, like 1200 size airplanes and smaller. And I could probably put four airplanes on each side in racks. You know, the small size like that. And that would probably work out okay. And then the last thing is these, I left this half screen down so you can have it a screen like this, okay, that zips on the sides to secure it and then zips up and down the middle to go in and out. Or you can put the vinyl down and totally secure it on both sides. Let me unhook this here. Okay, and now the vinyl's down and that zips closed as well. And now it's a fully, you know, keep the AC in. Same thing though, it has its own separate zipper and it unzips through the middle as well for going in and out. And but you know, if you want to leave the gate down and have some privacy, don't want to keep putting the gate up and down, you just zip it closed and then you zip it open to come in and out. Okay, so the card filled up and it stopped right at the end, so let me just finish up what I was saying. So what I was going to do is make some kind of a Velcro catch so that I can lift both halves of the panels up quickly so I can carry an airplane out under it and then pull it down behind me and they'll just drop down and seal up so that the air conditioning stays inside the trailer. So I'm going to make some kind of Velcro system, I'm guessing. I don't know. Magnets, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out. But I'm thinking that might be better than, you know, it's going to be a pain if I have to roll them up and clip them. You're going to carry the airplane outside and then unroll them, you know, release them. I want something much quicker than that. So I'll come up with something. We'll figure it out. All right, so that's going to do it. Make sure you watch tonight, 9 o'clock. We're going to discuss this some more, get your feedback, and then I'll tell you how much I paid for it. And I think you'll be impressed. I think I did really well. We've been looking at a lot of campers. I'll talk about that too. So so make sure you tune in tonight, Hangar 51, 9 o'clock. All right? We'll see you there. Bye.